Hi everybody, welcome to Grammar Lesson 13. We're beginning a section on the study of phrases and clauses. Today we're going to look at prepositional, adjective, and adverbial phrases. Now remember, a phrase, we've been looking at it in our DGP, but a phrase is a group of words that does not have a subject and a verb. That is used as a single part of speech. There are three types that we're going to look at this week. We have the prepositional phrase, the adjective prepositional phrase, and the adverbial prepositional phrase. Now notice the DGP abbreviations that we have here because we identify these in our weekly exercises. The prepositional phrase is a group of words that begins with a preposition and ends with a noun or a pronoun, which is called the object of the preposition. A prepositional phrase is not a complete thought. Let's look at this example. With great courage on the battlefield. This is a fragment. Then, the 54th Massachusetts Regiment acted with great courage on the battlefield. That's a complete sentence and a complete thought. If we look at that, Massachusetts Regiment would be our compound proper noun subject. Acted is our action verb. With great courage is a prepositional phrase. And on the battlefield. So let's look at our prepositional phrases since that's what we're studying this week. With great courage, my preposition is with, and my object of my preposition is courage. Great is an adjective that describes courage. My second prepositional phrase in this sentence is on the battlefield. On being my preposition, battlefield being the object of my preposition, and the being an article adjective modifying battlefield. Okay, so that's prepositional phrases. A group of words that begin with a preposition and end with a noun or a pronoun, which is called your object of your preposition. Then we have adjective phrases. Adjective prepositional phrases are prepositional phrases that modify nouns or pronouns. Let's look at this example. Yeah, it looks good. We ordered a dish of salsa. Of salsa is my prepositional phrase. Of is my preposition. Salsa is my object of the preposition. And this gives information about the noun dish. Secondly, we wanted a basket of tortilla chips. Of tortilla chips is my prepositional phrase. And let's see, we have of being my preposition, chips being my object of my preposition, and tortilla being the adjective that describes chips. But the whole prepositional phrase is of tortilla chips, and it gives me information about the noun basket. So therefore, it's an adjective prepositional phrase. Let's look at another example. The picture of the boy and the bird is not very flattering. Of the boy and the bird is my prepositional phrase. Of is my preposition. Boy, bird are the objects of my preposition. The is an adjective article modifying boy, and is a coordinating conjunction. My whole prepositional phrase is of the boy and bird. And the whole phrase gives me information about the noun picture. So therefore it is an adjective prepositional phrase. That's pretty gross. Oh, I have to tell you this story. When my son was in high school, we hosted the Russian national junior hockey team. And so they flew over here and we boarded two of the boys. And they didn't speak English, and we took them down to Huntington Beach. And I'll never forget it. The one fellow was in this nice new Adidas white tracksuit. And we took him down to the beach, and of course we can't communicate with him. And as soon as we got there, a seagull came and pooped all over him. It was just so funny. I had to share that story with you. Okay, back to our lesson. Adverbial prepositional phrases. An adverbial prepositional phrase is a prepositional phrase that modifies a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. It tells where, when, why, how, and to what extent. So let's look at these examples. The mole burrowed under the lawn. Under the lawn is my prepositional phrase. Under being my preposition, lawn being the object of my preposition, the being an adjective article modifying lawn. The whole prepositional phrase is under the lawn, and it modifies burrowed, which of course is my verb, and it answers where. So therefore it's an adverbial prepositional phrase. The child speaks clearly for a 2-year-old. For a 2-year-old is my prepositional phrase. So let's break it down. For is my preposition. 2-year-old would be a compound noun. So that's my object of the preposition. And would be an adjective indefinite article modifying 2-year-old. So my whole prepositional phrase is for a 2-year-old. Now it modifies clearly, which is an adverb, which modifies speaks. So it answers to what extent the child clearly speaks. So therefore it's an adverbial prepositional phrase. In your activities for Canvas and for your work on Monday, we're going to look at prepositional phrases, adverbial prepositional phrases, and adjective prepositional phrases. So make sure you check your own work. If you get it wrong the first time, learn from your mistake, bring your grade in on Monday and your notes. And then of course we'll do our activities on Monday. And we will have our review of prepositional phrases, adverbial prepositional phrases, and adjective prepositional phrases. So I'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend.